Good morning, all of you. Am I audible? Please mention audio video is clear or not. Let me just check. Video is clear or not? Yes, it is clear. Let me just check. So welcome all of you to this live lecture series where we are discussing topic-wise solution of all the previous questions of 2021 June exam, that is an exam conducted on February 2022. All science streams question paper questions topic wise we are discussing. We already discussed geometry topic, mensuration topic, data interpretation topic, and one more Venn diagram topic, also permutation combination topic, probability topic. All these sessions are already available in this channel. You can just search General Aptitude with Christy Varghese. That is the playlist where I have given more than 200 free classes in YouTube. So you can search it and find all those previous missed lectures if you have missed any of them. And today we are discussing the most important topic, numbers. Numbers related questions asked in June 2021 question paper we are discussing. So if any of your friends want to attend this session, invite them right away. We will wait for 1 minute. By that time, invite them so that they can attend this session live itself. Share this link to them so that they can attend it. So for the new people, this is the bio of me, and Pooja, PDF of YouTube class in my group you can check, but PDF of every class we don't update, but in special classes of Unacademy you can get PDF of all these questions. The link of that is there in my group, or you can just check the description of this video to get access to the special class platform also. Otherwise you have to take the screenshot of this video. That is the way you can get the PDF. New people, this is the book I have written for General Aptitude. If you are searching for a printed study material for CSIR-NET Part A, you can search online to get this book. And this is a full-length courses. By the time more people join, I will just brief about the full-length courses also. 8:30 AM complete course is running. 2 PM comprehensive course with year-wise PYQs is running. Now we are discussing 2021 PYQs. If you want to get the last 8 years previous year questions, detailed analysis of all science stream students question paper, this is the course you can be part of. All these courses you can access by a single subscription of Unacademy Plus with the referral code CC10 or CC10 Live. And Plus subscription pricing is increasing in 2-3 days. So before the price hike, you can take Plus subscription so that you can get it at the present pricing rather than the increased 10 to 20% increase is there for the Plus subscription pricing. In few days it will happen. So make use of this opportunity and you can access all your subject courses, all your aptitude courses by a single subscription of Unacademy Plus subscription. So, and this session is equally useful for all these science streams: life science, mathematical science, physical science, chemical science, and earth science, because aptitude section is common for all these 5 science streams. So let us start today's session. More people will join in between, hopefully. Shreya, refresh. If the video is blur for any of you, it is actually the setting issue in your YouTube app. You have to check the YouTube app and change the video setting. If your mobile data speed is less, YouTube automatically readjusts the video setting. So you need to change it to get, see the video properly, because I am seeing in my phone also, so it is not blur, so it is not an issue here. So you can change the setting in your YouTube app, it will be rectified. Book you can search in Amazon and Flipkart, Mandeep. Bandana, PYQs of DBT we are discussing in the special class platform. Yesterday a 25 question discussion rapid fire lecture also we discussed. More sessions we will plan in this YouTube channel also, and a Plus platform course we are planning for next week. So if you are taking Plus subscription, that course and all other courses of mine also you can access. Okay, so let us start. Numbers chapter, there are many things to learn, and first we will start with the questions came from laws of exponents section. So try this question. This came in the June 2021 question paper also, and June 2017 this question, same question was asked. So make a try, all of you. Jatin, you can search Christy's classes and find the channel. Okay, try it please. What is the answer? Okay, so I'll explain. Most of you got it right. Very simple question now. Yeah, laws of exponents you should know. When power of power comes, how to simplify it. We'll discuss that. Just a minute. Okay. So in this question, 2 raised to 2 raised to 2 raised to 2, how to solve it? When power of power comes, there are two rules you should understand. When power of power comes, 2 raised to 2 raised to 2 raised to 2, there is no brackets here. So if there is no brackets, that means that you need to decide the order in which you need to simplify. Because if bracket is there, bracket means bracket should be done first. BODMAS rule. Bracket first, then only the rest. So, but here BODMAS rule, to use it, you don't have any brackets. So what is the rule if there is 2, 2, 2, 2? The rule is Tower rule, or the rule is a raised to m, the m raised to n means it is just a raised to m raised to n. That means the topmost power should be done first. Like 2 raised to 3 raised to 4 means the 3 raised to 4 should be done first. Not 2 raised to 3. That will give you a wrong answer. 3 raised to 4 is 81. So 2 raised to 81 will be the answer. Or 2 raised to 81, if you solve it, you will get the value. If you do 2 raised to 3, 8, 8 raised to 4 is a different answer. That is wrong. You have to start from top to bottom if there are multiple powers. But if there is a bracket, the scenario is totally different. That means a raised to m should be done first. A raised to m, then n. Or there is a shortcut for that. A raised to m, the whole raised to n means a raised to m into n. This is a shortcut way. Like 2 raised to 3, the whole raised to 4. Just a minute. Yeah, 2 raised to 3, the whole raised to 4. Either you can do 8 raised to 4. 8 raised to 4 is 4096. Or you can do 3 into 4 you do. This is a shortcut way. 3 into 4 is 12. 2 raised to 12. That is 4096. But please understand the difference between these two. 2 raised to 3 raised to 4 and 2 raised to 3 the whole raised to 4. 2 raised to 3 raised to 4 is 2 raised to 81. That is much different from 4096. Or that is much difference from 2 raised to 12 now. So if there is no bracket, top to bottom you should simplify. That means first you need to do this. After simplifying, then you do this. After simplifying only you do this. That means 2 raised to 2 raised to 2. First you need to do 2 raised to 2. That is 2 raised to 2 raised to 4. Then you need to do 2 raised to 4. 2 raised to 4 is what? 2 raised to 16. And the answer options is already giving 2 raised to 16. So 2 raised to 16 is the correct answer. Did you all understood? Please mention whether this is clear or not. Most of you got it right already. So I think we can go to the next question. So I hope this is readable. If it is not readable, I will just, this is the original screenshot of the question paper. I will just write it down. 11 plus 4 minus 2 divided by 24 into 6. This is what is written here. We need to simplify that according to the rule given there. So this is the next question asked in June 2021 question paper from numbers. Here the board mass idea is needed again. 1.5 minutes I will give you. Poll your answers super fast. Please mention whether the audio and video is clear or not. Some of you are facing issue. Let me just cross check once more. All of you try the question by the meantime. Thank you so much, Pooja, for the good words, and congratulations on clearing NET exam and JRF clearing. Congratulations, and delighted to hear the good words. Yeah, I will always be happy to know how many of you cleared and how many of you got benefited by aptitude classes. Thanks for letting me know, many of you. So, and all the best for all of you preparing for the upcoming exam. Aptitude section will help you a lot. Talk to those people who cleared exam. You will understand the importance of aptitude section in NET exam. Either self-study or getting learn from someone, but aptitude section somehow you should learn. Either you do self-study, no problem, but don't neglect this chapter or neglect this section. That is a mistake many people do. That's a very good gesture, Pooja. So good to hear. All the best for your future endeavors also, Pooja. So this question, some of you already got it right. So we will discuss. If we replace the mathematical operations in the expression 11 plus 4 minus 2 divided by 24 into 6. Yeah, I have tried to increase the video quality little bit more in case if there was a video issue that may have little more, it is little more better now. I think still video is visible. I am seeing in phone. Some of you, I don't know what is the issue. I most probably change the setting in your YouTube app. It will be rectified. Those of you are having video issue. Okay, so we'll discuss if we replace the mathematical operations in the expression as given in the table. So this is a coding, decoding and numbers, a hybrid question we can say. Both idea are needed. First we will use the coding, decoding idea. Plus is minus, minus is multiplication, multiplication is division, division is addition. First we will replace that so that there is a clarity. So 11 plus 4 means it is actually 11 minus 4. And minus is multiplication, so it is into 2. And division is plus, so that is plus. And multiplication is division, that is 24 divided by 6. So now you need to simplify this. Now you have to use the board mass rule. Board mass rule says division and multiplication should be done first, then only addition and subtraction. So division and multiplication means 4 into 2, 8. So 11 minus 8 plus 24 by 6, 4. 11 minus 8 is 3. Bracket should be done first. Then only you can do this addition. 3 plus 4 is 7. So simple, na? So option D, 7 is the correct answer. All of you are clear? So if that is clear, let's go to the next question. Next question is the question that is repeated many competitive exams and many CSIR-NET exams itself. They have asked this question. This was asked this time in earth science set. Earlier this was asked in mathematical science, chemical science, physical science, life science. All papers this kind of questions were asked in previous years. This time only in this set was there. This is a commonly repeated topic. Make a try. Another Pooja also qualified JRF, Pooja Gujar. So happy to hear, Pooja. Congratulations. All the best for your future endeavors. And thanks for letting us know. Yes, Pooja, direct questions tha. बहुत सारा direct questions tha. What we discussed in the class. Same questions got repeated also in some set of question papers. Try it, all of you. I will briefly mention the concept of this question. First make a try. After that, I will mention that for those people who are new to general aptitude or new to CSIR-NET part A section. Lognath, actually, whether calculator will be given or not, that is a confusing thing because CSIR is not clear about that. Last time virtual calculator was allowed for life science, physical science and chemical science students. And before that, only physical science students got in November 2020. Before that, no one got virtual calculator. So in the upcoming exam, what will be the policy of CSIR? No idea. So what I will suggest you is, if virtual calculator you have an option to practice with it, it is good to practice with it, but practice some basic mental math also, so that even if virtual calculator is not there, you can use that. And let me tell you one thing, even if virtual calculator is there, in many situations virtual calculator take too much time to solve. That is why we cannot fully depend on the virtual calculator also. Okay, Ashrita, welcome to the classes. Kishori, I think life science students, many of them told that this time they got virtual calculator. I don't know whether in some centers or some systems it was not there. Yes, Ashrita, you can check out if you are already there in the Plus platform courses, you can check out the complete course on CSIR-NET General Aptitude to complete syllabus coverage course is that, and other courses also. Or if you are doing self-study, try to practice with previous year question papers. That itself will give you an idea of aptitude section and what to focus. No problem, Preeti. 5 questions getting correct also is not bad, but you can even improve more by practicing more. Okay, so I will explain. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Those people who are having a video blur issue, what you have to do is, I don't know whether you are able to see the font. In the font, there is on the top of the video, you can see a setting option. There you can click on the quality and just click higher picture quality. Then it will be adjusted to the better video quality. So that is what you need to do in case you have an issue of video getting blur. So anyway, let's discuss the digit at the unit place. Digit at the unit place, last digit of the power, last place of the power, everything means the same. Different terminologies they will use, but all means the same itself. So okay, Jatin, I will explain. So digit in the unit place of this is, so first of all, 489 raised to 86, 351 raised to 63. First of all, unit digit या लास्ट डिजिट फाइंड करने के लिए सिर्फ इसका यूनिट डिजिट और इसका यूनिट डिजिट चाहिए. Why it is so? That is a property of multiplication. Look at this. For example, yeah, I will take a simple example to explain. 23 into 47. 23 into 47 का लास्ट डिजिट क्या होगा? 23 into 47 का last digit. Without multiplying them, you can say इसका last digit 1 होगा ना, because this 3 into 7 is going to be the last digit. Even if it was 123 into 47, also last digit 1 होगा. Even if it is 123 into 947, last digit 1 होगा. Same thing, 489 raised to 86 का meaning क्या है? 489 into 489 into multiplied 86 times ना. So there, to find the unit digit, you need to only consider the unit digits. That is 9 raised to 86 only matters. I'm trying to explain this briefly. If you want to learn this, there are previous free classes in this profile and in my Unacademy special classes. Last digit of power itself, titled lectures I have taken many. You can check it out. So anyway, 9 raised to 86 का last digit find करना है. 1 raised to 63 का last digit find करना है. 1 raised to 63 का last digit 1 होगा ना. Why 1? Because 1 into 1 into 1 into 1, any number of times, last digit is going to be 1 only. So this is going to be 1. What about this 9 raised to 86? Yeah, that is where 9's pattern. Yeah, 1's pattern. I am teaching you some theory here. 1 raised to 91, for example, 1 itself. Same way, 0 raised to 91, 0 into 0 into 0 into 0 into 0. 0 only will be the last digit. 5 raised to 91, 5 into 5, 25, 5 last digit. That 5 into 5, again 5. Last digit 5 होगा ना. 5 ending number का किसी भी power लो, उसका last digit 5 होगा. And 6 ending power also have the same property. 6 into 6, 36 का last digit 6 है. That 6 into 6 होगा 6 cube का last digit. That 6 into 6 again will give you 6 na, last digit. Are you all understanding this? So definitely, that is called cyclicity 1 type. When you find last digit of power questions, you should know cyclicity concept. Cyclicity 1 wala numbers hai. These are the 4 numbers 0, 1, 5 and 6 whose cyclicity is 1. Cyclicity means uska last digit, uska powers ka last digit can only be that single number itself. There is no other variations possible. Only one variety is possible. That is what is called cyclicity 1. There are 4 numbers like that whose cyclicity is 1. 0, 1, 5 and 6. Now comes cyclicity 2 type of numbers. 9 is such a number. 4 is such a number. Cyclicity 2 type of number. Cyclicity 2 type of number means, for example, 34 raised to 91 का last digit कैसा find कर सकता है? 34 raised to 91 का last digit. 34 raised to 91 का last digit मतलब ये 34 into 34 into 34 into 91 times है ना? I told you last digit only matters here. So 4 into 4. 4 raised to 1 का last digit तो 4 है. 4 into 4 का last digit तो 16, 6 है. That 34 into, that 6 into 4 का last digit again 4 होगा. That 4 into 4 का last digit again 6 होगा. Can you see this? 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6 getting repeated. That is what is called cyclicity 2. So कैसा find कर सकता है? 4 होगा last digit या 6 होगा last digit? You need to identify the pattern. 4 raised to 1, 4 raised to 3, 4 raised to 5, 4 raised to 7. ये सबका last digit 4 होगा. Isn't it? That means odd power है तो. If the power is an odd number, 4 will be the answer. Just like 4 raised to 1. 1 is odd na. Likewise, any other odd number, last digit will be 4 itself. But if it is even power, like 4 raised to 2, 6 hoga last digit. 4 raised to 4, last digit will be 6. 4 raised to 6, last digit will be 6 and so on. So any even power, last digit will be 6. So 91 odd power is of 4. 92 even power is of 6. I am telling an example to make you understand. So any number before 4 raised to odd number, 4 will be the last digit. 4 raised to even power, 6 will be the last digit. Same is the case for 9 also. That is what you need to learn. 9 का power cycle में भी 2 elements है. Cyclicity 2 है. Because analyze it yourself. For example, 39 raised to 91. 9 raised to 1 का last digit 9 है. 9 raised to 2 का last digit. 9 into 9 81. 81 का last digit 1 है ना. Now if you want to find 9 raised to 3, that 1 into 9 is again going to be 9. That means 9 1 9 1 9 1 pattern will repeat. So just like 4 I taught you, 9 raised to any odd power, 9 will be the answer. 9 raised to any even power, 1 will be the answer. Did you understand this generalization also? So these are the two theory you need to know. Cyclicity 1 case, cyclicity 2 case. For this particular question, this much only is needed because this is cyclicity 1 type number. That means same number, 1 is the last digit. 9 raised to 86, 86 even number hai. So even number hai, isliye we can say 1 will be the last digit. And in between there is minus, so you just do that minus also. Subtraction give you 0 as the answer. How many of you understood? I was not only teaching you this question, I was teaching you briefly the theory of this type of questions. But I agree that this is not the only type. Cyclicity 4 comes, that is a little bit more trickier one. Briefly, I will show you an example. Cyclicity 4, for example, 32 raised to 91 ka last digit find karna hai to. 32 means last digit is 2. 2 ending numbers ka powers can be of 4 type. 4 type means last digit can be 4 varieties, 2, 4, 8, 6. That is what is called cyclicity 4. Power cycle mein kitna elements hai, that is what is cyclicity. Power cycle means possible last digits of the powers. Possible last digits of the powers. Are you all understanding? So in the case of 2, there are 4 varieties. For that, what is to be done, that is what is written here. Actually, I am not starting this here because to teach this at least half an hour is needed. Check out my last digit of power class. In this particular question, last digit 4, power cycle 4 is not needed. But go through this steps. Hopefully, you will understand. If you are clear about basic concept of this chapter, you will be able to understand with this procedure itself. So cyclicity 4 is for 4 elements, 2, 3, 7, 8. 4 varieties are there. How to derive them? You can just see 2 raised to 1 ka last digit kya hai, 2 raised to 2 ka last digit kya hai, 2 raised to 3 ka last digit kya hai, 2 raised to 4 ka last digit kya hai. After a point of time, the powers will start repeating. For example, these 4 numbers, I will show you generalization. 2 ka power cycle. Yeah, this I am not starting now. Go through these slides later if you want. You can pause the video later and go through this if you want. Or detailed explanations of the slides are given in previous free classes. Check it out. So this is a summary of last digit of power. This table itself summarizes everything you need for last digit of power. Then let me check whether all of you understood this concept. So try this. Try this. Abhirup, finding that second last digit is not that easy. In aptitude, that will not be asked. In your subject part, if you are a mathematical science background student, maybe in your subject part, it will be asked. Using Euler's theorem, you may be able to do it. But it is very time consuming actually. In logically doing it, it's almost impossible because it takes more than 5 minutes to solve it. So that's why in aptitude, it will not be asked. Trinadharau, change the video setting, flashcard will be visible properly. Again, I'm saying those of you are having video issue, change the setting in your YouTube. That only is the way you can see it properly if there is a video issue. Yeah, you can put 1080 resolution, then it will be more clearer. Yes, Saumita. So this question, some of you already got it right. Wonderful, wonderful. This was asked in GATE 2020. Yeah, GATE, NET, most of the competitive exam, this last digit of power is a concept that you need to learn. It takes some time to learn. I totally agree. After learning that for maybe an hour also, at the next exam, they may not ask a question like this. But if you spare some time on this topic, one exam or the other, if you are preparing for multiple competitive exams, one exam or the other, you may get a question from this. So in that way, this topic is good to learn. You have to spare some time to learn the single concept, but it is worth it if question comes from this topic. Yes, CSIR till now have asked 5 questions, including the June 2021 question paper. 5 times they have asked last digit of power. GATE have asked about 3 or 4 times last digit of power. All previous year question papers together. Okay, this one 9's power it is. You don't have to worry about all these. Now only 9 you need to worry. 9 raised to, this is an even power. Even power, because this is an even number, na? Even power means we know 1 is the answer. So 1 is the answer, option A. All of you understood this? Clear or not? Mention in the chat. If this is clear, let's go to the next question. So cyclicity for case I have given here, or check out the previous lectures for more detailed learning. Let's go to the next question. This is the next numbers chapter problem asked in the June 2021 question paper. Try it. We need to divide the power by cyclicity. Yes, Shibram. Divide the power by cyclicity and the remainder decides. Remainder decides which one will be the last digit. Try it, all of you. Shibram, actually for non for cyclicity also you can use a division by the number of elements in the power cycle, but we are not using it because we can do it better than that or faster than that. Because odd number, even number means what, Shibram? When you divide by 2, if you are getting 0 remainder, that is called even number. When you are dividing by 2, if you are getting 1 remainder, that is called odd number. So if you divide by 2 and take the remainder and find it, or say odd number, even number, both gives you same answer, and odd number, even number is easy to understand and easy to analyze than dividing by 2. That's why we have discussed that as odd number, even number. There also, if you want, you can divide by the cyclicity and take the remainder. And cyclicity 1, when dividing by 1, 0 remainder, only one variety is there. That's why it's better to say that all powers are same rather than dividing by 1. So generally speaking, dividing by the cyclicity you can apply for every number, but you should not apply it because that's a waste of time to use it for non-for cyclicity cases. Some of you got it right already, others not clear. Yeah, this is a good question. This was asked in physical science also. This was asked in earth science also. A variation of this was asked in, that also I will show you after this. these are questions which make you think. What to find also you have to find. That's the main thing. The understanding question part is the tricky part. After that, it is not that difficult. So we'll explain anyway. How many integers in the set 1, 2, 3 up to 100 have an odd number of devices? 1, 2, 3 up to 100 means 1 to 100, 100 numbers we are analyzing. 1 to 100, there are 100 numbers now. These 100 numbers, how many numbers have only exactly 3 devices? 3 devices means devices, factors, all means the same. For example, let us take the case 1 to 100, let us take 1. 1 have how many devices? 1 have only one divisor. Na? What is the divisor of 1? What is the number by which 1 can be exactly divided? That's the meaning of divisor. Na? So only one divisor, 1. And what about 2? 2 have 2 divisors, 1 and 2. Yeah, every prime numbers have 2 divisors. Na? 2 is a prime number, smallest prime. So 1 and 2 are the divisors, or 1 and 2 are the factors. 3 have 1 and 3 as the factors or divisors. 4 have, look at this, 1 and 4 are factors. Yeah, by default, 1 and the number will be divisor for sure for every number. For 1, 1 and 1 are 1 and the number is same. That's why 1 only is the factor. So 1 and 4 obviously will be factors or divisors, but an extra factor 2 is there. Na? You have to observe these things carefully, then only you can do this question. That means in this case, this is a valid candidate, or this is a number we need 1, and 4 is also a number we need, because here 1 divisor, here 3 divisor. Are you all understanding that? 1 and 4 are numbers we need to consider. Please mention that. Mention in the chat. Now up to 100 you need to continue doing this, but 100 numbers writing all the divisors is not possible. Now that is where you need to establish patterns. A good part of math is identifying patterns. So here also you need to identify patterns. So 6, what about 6? 1 is a factor, 6 is a factor. What other factors are there? 2 and 3 are factors. Or in other words, 2 into 3 is also 6, 1 into 6 is also 6, isn't it? So that means normally factors come in pairs, we can say. If there is a factor, there may be another factor by which it is multiplied to get the number. That is the meaning of factor. Na? When you say 3 is a factor of 6, you can also say 6 is a multiple of 3, isn't it? 6 is a multiple of 3. By multiplying 3 with a natural number, you should get 6. That's the meaning. Na? That means that is another factor. 3 एक factor है तो 3 का counterpart 2 है. So that this will make a pair to make 6. Are you understanding, all of you? तो pair में होता है normally factor. लेकिन odd number मतलब pair में नहीं है. Odd number means what? It is not a multiple of 2. Pair means it's a multiple of 2. Na? So we already have seen 4 is a non-multiple of 4 is odd number of factors are there. Why it happened? 1 and 4 will make a 4. Now 2 and what is the second number by which 2 need to multiply to get 4? 2 itself. Na? Are you understanding? That means here also that pairing is happening, but pairing is happening to the number itself. 2 into 2 is 4. So that is the only way you can get odd number of factors, na? Where the number is multiplied with itself to get the original number. Where a factor is multiplied with same factor itself to get the number. Number multiplied with itself you get a number means that is called perfect squares. Are you understanding? They are called perfect squares. Perfect square का meaning क्या है? Square of a natural number. Square of a natural number means what? Natural number into the same natural number give you the number. 4 perfect square है क्योंकि 2 square 4 है. 9 perfect square है क्योंकि 3 square 9 है. 16 perfect square है because 4 square is 16. 25 is perfect square because 5 square is 25. So for perfect squares, this condition will be satisfied, na? Odd number of factors, or only for perfect squares, odd number of factors will be there. Because if it is a non-perfect square, definitely this is the only way you can get a non-pair factor, so that the number is multiplied with the number itself to get the number. Are you understanding? Video clear na to all of you? Shreya, change the Wi-Fi setting and check then. Video quality HD, and if the network speed is low, still the video quality will be blur. So anyway, if this much is clear, so we understood that perfect squares are needed, or simply speaking, the question is asking the perfect squares below 100 or 1 to 100, not below 100, 1 to 100. How many perfect squares are there? How many perfect squares are there between 1 to 100? Obviously 10 perfect squares, na? 1 square, 2 square, 3 square up to 10 square. 10 square 100 hai. So 1 square, 2 square, 3 square up to 10 square. Look at this flashcard. This flashcard is to establish how to identify perfect squares. But this flashcard itself I will use to show you the first 10 perfect square. For all these 10 numbers, there are odd number of factors, na? Either 1 factor or 3 factor or 5 factor. Are you all understanding? Or 7 factors also. Check it out. If you are not believing me, check the factors and see. Check the devices and see. 100 ka kya devices hai? Let's see about 100. 100 is so big. Let's see. 1 and 100 factors hoga. Pairwise consider karo, then it will be easy. 2 एक factor है तो 50. 50 से multiply किया तो 100 मिलेगा. 3 factor नहीं है. 4 factor है तो 25 से multiply करना पड़ेगा. 5 factor है तो 20 से multiply करना पड़ेगा. 6 factor नहीं है, 7 factor नहीं है, 8 factor नहीं है, 9 factor नहीं है, 10 factor है. 10 into 10 is 100. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9 factors for 100. Still odd number of factors. How many of you understood this? Please mention. So these are the 10 numbers. Question is not asking what all are the numbers. How many numbers are there? 10 numbers are there. If you want to list it out, 1 have 1 factor 1, 4 have 1, 4 and 2. Now 9 have 1, 9, then 3 is the third factor. 3 square is 9. 16, 1, 16, then 2, 8, then 3 not factor, 4 factor, 4 into 4 is 16, 5 factor, still odd number. 25, 1 factor, 25 factor, 1 into 25, then the third factor is 5 only. 36, 1 factor, 36 factor, 2 factor, 18 factor, 3 factor, 12 factor, 4 factor, 9 factor, finally 6 also factor. 9 factors, still odd number of factors, and the rest you can do yourself. 49, 64, 81 and 100. All of you understood this? So that is it's a very good question actually. So this was asked in physical science set in the June 2021 exam. Same question at tweaked version was asked in earth science set. Try this now. Try this, all of you. So if you are watching the session live or recorded, do hit the like button. If you are feeling that the session is good, do hit the like button. That will help this video to reach to more and more people according to the YouTube algorithm. And also do share this video to your friends if you feel that any of your friends want to learn this. These are some concepts that is needed not only for NET exam. Most of the competitive exams, this numbers chapter is a chapter that is very needed. Many of you got it right. Wonderful, wonderful. So how previous question is connected to this question? Previous question, odd number of factors or odd number of devices were asked. Here exactly 3 devices. So 3 is an odd number. So previous questions less than or equal to that value will be the answer, because 3 is still an odd number. So it is restricting that odd number into the odd number 3 only. So from the previous list itself you can find it and then form an idea also which numbers are that. So anyway, we will start from the list we have made for the previous question. 1 second. Yeah, the list we have made for previous question. Look at this. From here itself we will start. This is 1 or 1 factor. We don't want that. 3 factor. Yes, we need this. 3 factor. We need this. This is 5 factor. We don't need that in this question we are discussing now. 3 factor. Yes, we need this. This we don't need it. What about 49? 1, 49 and 7. 1, 49 and 7 are the factors. Yes, we need this. 64. Yeah, 1 and 64. 2 and 32. There itself you can stop. More than 4 factors for sure. 81. 1 and 81. 3 and 27. So more than 4 factors you can skip it. 100 already I showed you 9 factors were there. So there are only 4 numbers which are 4, 9, 25 and 49 which have exactly 3 factors. Or if you want to know it theoretically, they are the squares of prime numbers. Not prime numbers. Prime numbers will have only 2 factors. Squares of prime numbers. Perfect squares whose roots are prime numbers. That way also you can say. Are you understanding? Because if it is prime number only, you cannot factorize anymore. That is a logic. If the square root is not a prime number, what happens? Think about it. For example, 16 का square root 4 है. So 4 एक factor है ना. 4 को again factorize कर सकता है. 2, 2. We don't want that. Are you understanding? 3 factor matlab 1 that number and only 1 more factor. 1 that number and only 1 more factor. For that, the square root of the perfect square should be a prime number. Previous question, odd number of factors, perfect squares are enough. Here perfect squares whose square root is prime number, or in other words, square of prime numbers. Both means the same. Did you all understood the theory? Exactly, Abhiya. So, the question we are discussing now is this. 3 devices, 4, 9, 25, 49, because their square roots, if you check, are 2, 3, 5 and 7, which are all prime numbers. These are the only prime numbers from 1 to 10 now. So that prime number squares will be the answer. All of you understood this? If so, we will go to the next question. Okay, then let me ask you whether you are clear about this concept. Let me check. Yeah, to check yourself whether you are clear about a concept, try to make a new question out of it and ask your friends or discuss it with your friends. You will get clarity. 100 ke jagah 200 hai, to can you tell me the answer? The 4 options may not be may not contain the answer, but you try yourself. If it was 1 to 200, what will be the answer? Same question. 3 devices. 3 devices is what I'm asking. 3 devices. If you have understood the concept, directly just 10 seconds extra is enough, I guess, if you understood the concept. Build concepts. Don't mug up ideas. Don't by heart formula. That's a mistake we did in school days. Now we are unlearning and relearning it. That relearning process will take some time, but once you relearn it or once you change your perspective towards these concepts, it will be very easy. Then any fresh question which is totally a new concept, you will be able to build that concept. That level you need to practice. That level you need to get into the topic. Very good. Some of you already got it, which is correct. Different answers I can see. Which is correct, we will discuss. I told you 3 devices के लिए square of prime numbers होना चाहिए. 200 तक perfect squares, which is the maximum perfect square till 200. 14 square is 196. So indirectly question is asking how many prime numbers are there below 14. They are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and 13. So only squares of this prime numbers will be the required number. 1 to 200 means 196 के बाद 15 square 225 है. You don't have to worry about them. Below 200 only we need. Below 200 you need till 14 square. The perfect squares of these prime numbers only you need. That is 4, 9, square of these things. 25, 49, 121, 169. All these have three factors only. This we already discussed now. What about this? Let's see. Let's verify whether it is correct. 121. Then 11 is the only other factor, na? Isn't it? Prime factor is karo. 11 is the only prime factor. Other two are the number and 1 itself. 169, 1 and 169. 13 will be the extra number. Did you all understood this concept clearly? I don't know why many of you got 8 as the answer. What was the logic of 8? It is not 1%. Many people got 8. If you have still doubt on it, please mention that doubt. We will discuss. 17 square is above 200, Muskan. That's why. Then can you just find the previous question? I'm just checking whether you people are clear about the concept. In the previous question, instead of 100, if it was 300, tell me, previous question. I mean the question where odd number of devices is asked. Instead of 100, 300 means what is the answer? Super fast. Tell me the answer super fast. Yes, Muskan. These are the questions. Once you get hold of it, whatever variety comes, you will be able to do. Okay, Megha. 1 to 300 odd number of factors. Odd number of factors find करने के बाद 3 number of factors भी find कर सकता है 1 to 300. First find odd number of factors 1 to 300. One to 300 means I told you odd number of factors के लिए how many perfect squares are there from 1 to 300. That is what you need to find. So trial and error it. 15 square तो 225 है, 16 square तो 256 है, 17 square तो 289 है, 18 square तो 324 है. So 18 square and above we don't need. Up to 17 square only you need. 1 square to 17 square, how many numbers are there? 17 numbers are there. So 17 is the answer. Are you all understanding why 17 is the answer? Why 7? No. Read the question carefully. I am asking odd number of factors. I am not asking 3 factors. Odd number of factors. So all perfect squares have odd number of factors. 1 square 1 have only one factor. Factor divisor. Don't get confused. Both means the same. 1 factor. 3 square. Sorry. 2 square. 1 second. 2 square 4. 4 have 3 factors. 1, 4 and 2. 3 square 9. 1, 9 and 3. 4 square 16. 1, 16 and 4. Are you understanding? Again, when twisted between questions, you are getting confused. Are you all convinced 17 is the answer? Please mention in the chat. Doing too many questions is not important. Getting clear of the concepts. How many questions we do, that concept should be clear. That is what I feel. This chapter, once it is clear, any practice question like this, you can practice and get further practice. But in the class, let's get concepts cleared. 17 is clear to all of you, na? But if it was 1 to 300, instead of odd number of factors, if it was 3 devices or 3 factors, then what will be the answer? Now tell me. 1 to 300, 3 devices. What's the answer in the chat? Okay, that one you people told earlier. Yeah, many of you got it. Then I will explain. So that is 7 actually. 3 divisors are only 7 because squares of prime numbers only satisfies that. 1 to 300 squares of prime numbers are 4, 9, 5 square 25, 6 square 7 square 49, 8 square not 8, 11 square 121, 13 square 169, 15 not prime 17 square 289. Up to that only we need now, because 19 square is 361, more than 300. So you need only squares of prime numbers below 18. Below 18 because 18 square onwards it is above 300. So 5 square, 7 square, 11 square, 13 square, 17 square. These are the squares of prime number. 7 prime numbers, so 7 is the answer. Understood? If 3 divisors asked, 7 is the answer. Odd divisors asked, 17 is the answer, because if it is odd divisors, you need to consider 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, up to 17 square. Here prime number squares up to 17 square. Previous question it is odd number, any square up to 17 square. 1 square to 17 square you need if it is 300. 1 square to 17 square, 17 numbers are there now, because 1 ka square 1 have 1 factor only. 2 ka square 4 have 1, 4 and 2, 3 factors. 3 is also odd number. I hope you all understood. I am explaining this much because many people are making mistakes still. I hope it is clear now. Okay, if that is clear, let's go to the next question then. Try this one. This one also. Yeah, try it after. No clues I will give now. Try it after that we will discuss. All of you, tomorrow also we will be taking session in this platform itself. After that, the session will be in the Unacademy special class platform. Majority of my classes are in special class platform. In YouTube, we can say almost 30% class I take in YouTube. Remaining 70% class I take in special class platform. So make sure you download mobile application of Unacademy and you can follow me there by searching my name in the CSIR UGC NET educators. Trinadharau, 17 because there are 17 perfect squares from 1 square to 17 square. 300 below perfect square, largest perfect square is 289. That is why 1 square to 17 square you need. Because all perfect squares have odd number of factors. That is the theory we are basing our understanding on. All perfect squares have odd number of factors. So odd number of factors means you just have to find how many odd number of factors or how many perfect square till then. Okay, it is clear now. So happy to hear then, Trinadharau. So then try this, all of you. Some of you already got it. Here also you can do a trial and error to get the answer. We are understanding the meaning of the question is the first challenge we are having. Okay, some of you already got it right. Square of a two-digit number with non-zero digits. That means both the digits are non-zero. X and Y are non-zero if X and Y are the digits. X in tens place, Y in unit place. Square of this, XY square, that have a speciality, that is the number itself preceded by the digit. See, this part you should read in one go. Don't split it up and get confused. Some of you may be thinking, square of the number is the number itself. Square of the number is number itself. It is satisfying only for 0 square and 1 square. But that is not a two-digit number. Then what does the question mean? That's why I told you, don't stop reading here. Reading till here. Read further. The square of the number is the number itself preceded by the digit C. That preceded by digit C, don't skip that part. Preceded means before. Before this XY, there is a number C. That's a meaning. Or simply speaking, this is how you can represent it. The two-digit number square will be CXY form. That means a digit is there. After that, the two-digit number itself can be concatenated or can be attached to that. That's the meaning of the question. Did you all understood this? Now, this equation is what you need to solve. A two-digit number square ends with the same two-digit number, but there is another digit. In my opinion, here trial and error is better. You can do numbers idea or place value idea by writing this as 100C plus 10x plus y and this as 10x plus y and then square it and simplify. But that will take too much time to solve. That is complicated. Better try to use answer options also and trial and error. What is this answer option saying? This answer option is saying, first option, what is the meaning of option A? 1xy. That means 100 and something is the perfect square. 100 and something we discussed in the previous question. Powers in the range of 100. Are they having any number satisfying such a property? 100 range perfect squares are only these four perfect squares. Here, are the square root, is the square root of 121 21? No. Is 144 square root 44? No. 169 square root 69? No. 196 square root 96? No. Are you understanding? Then only that will be satisfied now. 11 square 121. 11 square 111 hai to 11 square is correct or 111 is correct. 12 square 120 112 hai to satisfy kar raha hai. Ye same 12 should come here. That is why 100 range में एक भी option नहीं है ऐसा. So you can eliminate that. I agree that this is time consuming. To make you understand, I am telling option by option. But in my opinion, if you are good with numbers, you can trial and error and directly reach that. It will be 25 square. Because 25 square 625. That is a very commonly used number. Na? In aptitude also or in real life also 625 number we see. So if you know 25 square is 625, this perfectly satisfies the condition. Na? How it is satisfying? This 2 and 5 is coming 2 and 5 and there is a digit in before that. Question is not asking which number square is satisfying this. Question is asking what is that C? What is that number before? That is 6. So 6 is the answer. Did you understand? It's not much a theoretical question. It is a simple question. Simple in the sense a question we don't have to by heart anything or use any theory or anything. By trial and error you can reach. But at the time of exam I agree that the simple concept also can confuse us. Because we'll be thinking about many other things to reach here. But anyway, this is the answer. And those of you who learned Vedic mathematics, you can do this question even faster. Because in Vedic mathematics, to square a number with ending with 5, there is a sutra called Egadikena Purvena. There are 16 sutras in Vedic maths. One sutra is called Egadikena Purvena. That is one technique by which you can square a number ending in 5. For example, k5 square is k into k plus 1 comma 25 we can write. So once you know that this ends in 25, that gives you idea 25 square is the only possibility satisfying this. 25 square is going to be 2 into 3 comma 25. That is 625. Again, this technique if you don't know, you can check out my speed math technique classes or you can Google it and find it also. It's a very famous technique to square a number ending with 5. Anyway, I hope this concept or question is clear to all of you. Let's go to the next question then. Try this question. This was another question which was asked in June 2021 question paper and also in June 2017 question paper. I'll give you 1.5 minutes, all of you try. Kishori, there are 2 more questions. Some of you got it right. This question also can be done in 2 ways, mathematically and logically. Mathematical solution is okay, but it is time consuming. I'll show you both. Mathematical solution, I'll just show you the slide. This is actually the solution given in my book also, the mathematical solution of it. This way, question is asking the value of PQR. Na? So you need to create PQR from these 2 equations. So for that, first you can simplify it, cross multiply it, you will get these 2 equations, and then multiply with, if you are taking this equation, you have to multiply with R to create a PQR. If you are taking this equation, you can multiply by P to make a PQR. And then you can simplify them to get the value. This solution you can later read. This is not the solution I want to focus on. I will tell you the shortcut method of doing this question, that is taking example method. There are 15 different methods in which general aptitude questions can be done in general. Taking example is a method which will be very effective in many questions. In this question also, taking example is the best method. Look at this. P plus 1 by Q is 1. Q plus 1 by R is 1. What is PQR? So if you find PQR different values and multiply them, you will get the answer. Na? So let's take a set of examples which satisfies P value, Q value, R value in both the equation. Yeah, it should satisfy both the equation. Otherwise, the examples will be wrong. Na? P plus 1 by Q is 1. Can you take an example which satisfies that? You can take any example you want. There are many examples you can take. I will take the example, let P be 1 by 2 and 1 by Q be 1 by 2, because that is the easiest example possible. You need a fraction. Na? 1 by Q is a fraction. So I am taking 1 by Q as 1 by 2. 1 by 2 plus what is 1? 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1. 2 numbers sum to be 1. One easy example to take is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1. Na? Are you all understanding? So I take 1 by 2. Sorry. That means I took P is 1 by 2. What is Q? Q is not 1 by 2. 1 by Q is 1 by 2. So Q is 2. Q is 2. Na? So this is the example set I am taking for P and Q. Accordingly, let us take the set example for R. If Q is 2, that 2 you substitute here. 2 plus something is 1. 2 plus what is 1? 2 plus minus 1 only can be 1. 2 plus negative 1 only can be 1. Na? So 1 by R is minus 1. 1 by R is minus 1 means R is also minus 1. 1 by r is minus 1 means r is minus 1. That means this is a valid set of examples we created. Now you just multiply them, that's all. PQR ka value kya hoga? 1 by 2 into 2 into minus 1. 1 by 2 into 2 into minus 1 is minus 1. So option A is the answer. Super easy, na? Some of you may be feeling a little insecure whether this examples, if I take a wrong example, if you take a wrong example, you will get to know, because the second equation will not satisfy. Yeah, you should carefully look into the question and take examples. And let me tell you, 1 by 2 is not the example but only which you will get the answer. You can take any value and start with. You will get the final answer as minus 1 only. If you take 1 by 3, no problem, you can take 1 by 3. 1 by 3 plus minus 1 by, 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3, then it will become. Then this will be 2 by 3, or if you take this as 1 by 3, this will be 2 by 3. That way also you can do, no problem. Accordingly, the answer will be same itself. For example, let me convince you that way also. If you are taking another set of example, I will take 1 by q as 1 by 3 and p as 2 by 3. 2 by 3 plus 1 by 3 is also 1 now. So I take p as 2 by 3. 1 by 3 as q means q is 3. Q is 3 means 3 plus something is 1. 3 plus what is 1? 3 plus minus 2 is 1. So r is, yeah, 1 by r is minus 2. So r is minus 1 by 2. R is minus 1 by 2. So the example set here is p is 2 by 3. Q is 3 and R is minus 2. Multiply them and see. 1 second. P is 2 by 3. Did I make a mistake? Q is 3. Yeah, R is minus 1 by 2. Sorry. 1 by R is minus 2. R is minus 1 by 2. 2 cancels. 3 cancels. You will get minus 1 itself. Any example you take, it should satisfy both equation. You will get the answer. Detailed explanation I have given here, taking example method, in case you want to note down. For previous question you are asking, na Shibram? Yes, checking for 11 to 25 is not the idea I told Shibram. You should get an intuitive idea that 25 square ends in 25. That's what I told. In the exam, that yeah, that is about our familiarity with numbers will give you that values faster. Checking 1 to 25, I too don't agree at the time of checking exam, checking all those squares. If that is the plan, it will take more than 2 minutes. That's why. So if that is clear, let's go to the next question. This is another question. This is asked in June 2021 and this is a repetition of a December 2015 problem. Like to hear from all of you what you felt about today's session. Was it interesting? Was it beneficial? Your comments are welcome. Who are watching live or recorded, you can comment on the live feed or in the comment section. Shreya, I will take coding decoding also, but in 2022 or Feb 2022 or June 2021, both are same exam. That exam, coding decoding was only asked 1 or 2 questions, I guess. That if possible, we will take. Any answers? So if you are preparing for DBT, as I told in the beginning of the class, yesterday I had taken a 1.5 hour special class with 25 questions being discussed. That recordings are available in the Unacademy mobile application. You can download mobile application of Unacademy or visit the website of Unacademy. And if you are new, you can search my name there and find that free class. 400 other free classes are already there for CSIR, GATE, DBT, Vedic Maths, etc. Okay, so this is a little tricky question. In school days, you have done this kind of question, but nowadays we are not that familiar with this. That's why it may be a little tricky. So I'll tell you, here one equation and two unknowns are there. Normally one equation, two unknown is very difficult to solve. So we need to do some technique to solve it. M plus m into n equal to 118. So the technique is you need to write the left hand side as product of two things and right hand side as product of two things. Product of two things means 118 if it was a number which have only two factors, you can write it as product of those two factors. But 118 have more than two factors actually. Not only because of that, but we need, for writing this as product of two numbers, you need something more in the left hand side. Maybe adding a 1 will help. Yeah, the result itself only convince you what we are doing. So look at this. I am showing you the solution I have given in my book itself. I am adding 1 on both sides. Yeah, if you are adding 1 on the left side, right hand side also it should be added. Otherwise, that's a mistake in the equation. Nah? So you are adding 1 on left hand side, right hand side 118 will become 119. Now what we can do? These two numbers, there is a common m. Common m is there. Take it out. Take out the common m. So m into n plus 1 is there. And then n plus 1 is also there. Then n plus 1 is also there. Now, if you consider this as one term, this as another term, n plus 1 is a common thing. So you can take it outside. What is remaining? And m is remaining here. Sorry. And m is remaining here. And here only a 1 is remaining. So m plus 1. Those of you are confused about this, I will explain that little bit more. Consider m into n plus 1 as one term, n plus 1 as one term. So you can take n plus 1 outside now. Common. Then what is remaining here? Only m is remaining. What is remaining here? 1 is remaining, not 0. 1 is remaining. That is why m plus 1 into n plus 1 or n plus 1 into m plus 1 you will get. And right hand side is 119. Can you see this? Now the left hand side is product of two terms and right hand side also can be written as product of two terms. Na? Why? 119 का factors क्या क्या है? 17 into 7. Prime factorization कर रहा है. So 17 into 7. So what? So we can say that m plus 1 into n plus 1 is 17 into 7. You can assume m plus 1 being 17, n plus 1 being 7 without loss of generality. You can do the other way around also. That does not make any difference. So m plus 1 17 assume किया तो n plus 1 7 होगा. If it is vice versa, n plus 1 17 है तो m plus 1 7 होगा. Anyway, m plus 1 17 है तो m 16 होगा ना. m plus 1 17 है तो m 16 होगा. n plus 1 7 है तो n 6 होगा. What you need to find? M plus n is what you need to find. That will be anyway 16 plus 6. M plus n will be 16 plus 6 or 6 plus 16 according to what m you are taking, what n you are taking. But still the sum will be 22 only. Did you all understood this? Go through the solution once again. So that is how that question is done. That is clear. Let's go to the, yeah, that's the end of numbers chapter question asked in June 2021. I think we discussed 8 different questions and different variations of those questions. So other than this question, this is a question which, if your simplification skills is good only, you can do it in 2 minutes. If you are new to this question, this may take more time. Other than that, all other questions were doable in 2 minutes, even at the time of exam. This also I agree that in exam pressure, doing in 2 minutes may be a little challenging. All other questions were comparatively simple, especially this last digit and all. If you are clear about last digit concept, it was like a matter of seconds you can solve it. And even this question also. Numbers is one of the toughest chapter, but the questions asked this time from numbers chapter was medium level only, most of them. 1 or 2 questions only were tougher questions. One of the toughest chapter for a non-math background student. For a math background student, it is actually not very difficult. The simplification part you are good at, hopefully. So yeah, if you want detailed understanding of all topics like this, detailed learning of all topics, theory, previous year questions and practice questions, you can be part of my complete course. 8:30 a.m. we discuss this complete course. Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. The live lectures and recordings will be available in the Plus platform. If you want to learn previous year question papers, like year-wise previous year question paper analysis of the last 8-year question paper, you can be part of the 2 p.m. course currently running, comprehensive course on general aptitude through previous year question papers. And this is how you can be part of the Plus platform. You can take Unacademy Plus subscription with the referral code CC10 or CC10 Live and get maximum discount on your Plus subscription. And let me clear you, Plus subscription is not only for aptitude, or single subscription for aptitude is not available also. Plus subscription is actually a common subscription by which you can get unlimited access of all educators, all courses. That means if you are taking Plus subscription, there is only one type of Plus subscription. There are no different subscriptions for one course or other course. One subscription, you are getting access to the platform of Unacademy Plus, and you can access all courses of all educators, whether you are life science, physical science, mathematical science or chemical science. Hundreds of courses are there by different educators. In my profile itself for general aptitude, there are 48 courses. Likewise, in your subject part, there are different educators who have launched many courses which are available as recording, and current live courses also will be there. Normally, I take 2 live courses at a time, one at 8:30 a.m., one at 2 p.m. Both those courses you can attend live, or any course you prefer, you can attend that course only also. So that is about Plus subscription. And as I informed, Plus subscription pricing is increasing in few days. It is mentioned by Unacademy that after 31st it will be increasing. So if you want to get Plus subscription by the current pricing, you need to get subscription today or tomorrow. And this is, for example, if you are getting a 3-month subscription, this is a pricing, and you can apply the referral code and you will get it 10% off on this subscription also, and get your subscription and access all educators, all courses. So yeah, thank you for the good words, Muskan, Abia and all of you. Tomorrow class in YouTube only, Kishori. Tomorrow's class also will be in the same platform itself, YouTube platform itself, the same channel. We will be discussing the next 1 or 2 topics more we will discuss tomorrow. So that's it. Thank you all of you. Take care all of you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.